Hello and welcome to the international program. The 11th Run for Kaya just took place last month and we were there to capture the action and to learn a little bit more about one of our partner cities, Kaya.
The excitement level at the Gymnasium Herzogenaurach late last month was really high. No surprises there, as it was once again time to run for Kaya. Most of us in Herzo have at some time or the other either participated in the run ourselves or sponsored someone who was running. The Run for Kaya, or Lauf für Kaya as it is called in German, is organized by the Gymnasium Herzogenaurach. We met up with some members of the team a few days before the run to learn more about this event that has been a fixture on our calendar for the last 2 decades.
The first Lauf für Kaya took place in 2005 and it has been repeated every 2 years, and this one is the 11th one. Last time almost 4,000 people participated, so we hope to reach the 5,000 people this year.
So what is the idea behind Lauf for Kaya?
It's a charity run to collect some money for our twin city in Burkina Faso to support some projects like education, water supply or environment, and it's an opportunity for citizens to support something important with sporting activities.
I heard that you can also swim if you don't want to run. How does that work?
It's pretty simple. You just come at 2 p.m. to Atlantis, and then you have a 2-hour free entry into it. And you can swim your laps, and 2 laps are counted as 1 kilometer, so you can sponsor by 2 laps.
So how do you sponsor someone and how do you pay up?
So you sponsors anyone you want, basically. So we have a contract, and if you run yourself, you can be sponsored by your grandparents or by yourself. And for the kids, it's mostly the parents. And we also have big celebrities running like Sven Sundberg or Asha Nopene. And we also have Josia Top as our swimmer, and these get sponsored by our big companies like Scheffler or Puma.
So can you tell us a little bit more about the celebrity participants this year?
Josia Top, our swimmer, was a Paralympic winner the years before. So we are really excited to have him here as a swimmer, but also a big thanks to our runners. Sven Sundberg, he's also here, and he's also a triathlete. And Asha Nopene has an amputated leg, and she's still running and still up.
We were lucky to be able to squeeze in a short chat with Asha in between her laps. So Asha, this is not your first time over here. How often have you?
Over 10 times since 2015. I decided to run for Kaya because I'm always running for many charities in Germany, and one of them is Kaya. Normally I walk 30 to 40, but since 1 year I've got inflammation in my foot. I hope I will make over 10 kilometers. I hope so.
That sounds really challenging. But Asha has been overcoming challenges since she was a child, and with a smile on her face. Another challenge, although a minor one, was the chilly weather that morning. But there were still a lot of people taking part in the run.
It's only 11 o'clock, but until now we're really happy. So many people came, and we already reached 30,000 euros in donations. So we're really happy, and I'm excited how many people will come in the afternoon.
Afternoons at the Run for Kaya are open to companies, parents, and anyone who wants to run, while the mornings are reserved for kindergarten kids and school students. For some of the students at the run, this year was a little different. Instead of running, they volunteered to help out on the day itself and make sure that the run went off smoothly. Nilaksh Yadav was one of these students and was happy to help out, but also disappointed that he could not run this year. Have you run in the years past?
Yes, I have almost, I think, every year till this year, but I have a little brother who is carrying forward the past running experience I had here.
And what is the best that you've run?
I think last year I achieved 16 kilometers. Sadly, this year I'm too busy to run. I'm part of a group at school. We do the technology and everything that goes behind it for almost every event we do at the school. So the music you can hear, the scanners, the computers, almost everything we build up today, and I think we started at 5 and we decided to volunteer because that's just what our group does.
And for the team organizing the Run for Kaya, this day was the culmination of a lot of hard work. Organizing such a big event was a first for them, but they gave it their best shot.
We are 18 students and 2 teachers who organized the event, and of course we get help from many others, like Odit, who, for example, takes care of the technical matters.
So what is the most challenging part about organizing this event?
So for me, the most difficult part is definitely working with the team and don't kill each other while working together, but also the lot of stress on our shoulders to get everything right and don't make any failure so the run can be perfect.
So how long does it take you to organize a big event like this?
So we started at the school beginning, so now it have been 9 months.
And do you have any corporate sponsors?
So yes, we do have. For example, there's Adidas, who made our team t-shirts, Printline, who printed our posters and flyers, and the VR Bank and the Sparkasse with financial support, and the bakery Polster and the butcher Stickers, who also supported us with food.
And how much in funds do you hope to raise this year?
Last year we were able to collect around 63k euros, so it would be fine to collect even more this year.
That's a really ambitious target. But there were also a lot of enthusiastic runners around.
I will run 10 kilometers today.
17 kilometers maybe?
Nice.
16?
Nice, very good. And you?
3 kilometers. 5 kilometers. Today I would also like to run 5 kilometers.
Today I like also to run 5 kilometers.
Habe ich 3 Kilometer gelaufen und Laufen ist gesund.
So it's really a beautiful event and I run till now around 5 kilometers. I'm happy for that.
I'm looking forward to our teachers running the 100K this year. We have 3 teachers, I think physics. They had a goal of running 100 kilometers.
That's quite a distance. With the runners racking up the laps, the target of more than 63,000 euros looked like it could be within reach. Each lap covered a kilometer, but there was also a shorter lap for the younger kids where 400 meters counted as a kilometer. The final sum raised will only be known after a few weeks. And then comes the decision, which is not always an easy one, about which project should be funded.
So with the money from 2023, we sponsored $1 glasses. It's a local project in Kaya. People in Kaya can get glasses very cheap. And we've also sponsored the schools with some German books, so the kids there can learn some languages.
And how do you decide which projects you want to support?
So we have always got some ideas, and we've got this partner organization. And the partner organization is some people here from Herzogenaurach, which decided we want to help Kaya. And the partner organization, together with the people in Kaya, decide which projects in Kaya are worth to support it.
The partner organization supports these projects with funds raised from the city of Herzogenaurach and private donors, in addition to the funds raised at the Run for Kaya. Since the very first run 20 years ago, Matthias Engel, a teacher at the Gymnasium, has headed the team that organizes the event, and he had a lot of interesting anecdotes that he shared with us.
So have you been to Kaya, and could you tell us a little bit more about the problems they face and what's happening there?
I've been to Kaya at 2017 with the Bürgermeister and some people of the city of Herzogenaurach and 4 of my pupils. And I came to Ouagadougou and to Kaya, and I thought to myself, I've landed on another planet. But we only met very happy and very friendly people. They don't have the water and they have to go to the well to bring some water. The schools are not like our schools. We try to help a little bit, it's just a little bit, to make better the life. And they have a health station in Kaya, but the station didn't have a floor, and we helped that they have a floor that they can wipe away the water and the blood and so on. It's another life, and I hope that I can travel to Kaya again when I'm retired.
Can you talk about a few of your experiences organizing Lauf for Kaya?
I think I could write a book about Lauf für Kaya. The reason is the pupils are very young, with 15, 16, 17, and they don't have the experience to organize the Laufe Kaya, and they have to learn a lot. And it's in German, it's blauäugig. They have blue eyes. They don't know many things about life. One time we didn't have benches and tables because one of the pupils forget that. So I had to phone one day before the Laufe Kaya, and I found a Kleinzuchttierverein who said, hey, come to me and fetch our benches and tables, and you can bring them back to Monday. Another thing was that one day before the Laufe Kaya, the bakery had to work overnight to do the 4,000 things because the pupils didn't order. But most of this experience is very positive because they learned a lot, and that's one of the reasons. One is to benefit the people in Kaya, and the other is that our pupils benefit to think about the real life.
This is your last year organizing Lauf for Kaya. Why did you decide to stop?
The deciding is my age. I retire in low than 2 years, and I decide to do something other than being a teacher. I did it first at 2005, and at this time only our school was running, and over the years we built it a little bit, and we got other schools to run with us. We had the companies who would run with us. We had the Swimming for Kaya this year too, and so now we have 3,500–4,000 people who are running for Kaya and moving for Kaya.
Wow, that's nice. So who will be taking over from you?
It was a big desire for me that the Laufe Kaya doesn't stop when I retire. So I'm very happy that I'm having a nice colleague, Chris Paul, who is expert and will take over and organize the Laufe Kaya with new pupil every 2 years. So this is Chris Paul, and he's taking over my task here to organize the Laufe Kaya.
Yes, thank you. And I'm very grateful to already be involved in the planning situation this year and to get to know the amazing network that has grown around this huge project so far. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next years, and I really want to keep the partnership with Kaya alive because the people in Kaya really need and they deserve our help.
And that's a sentiment that all the runners we spoke to shared. That and the fun aspect of the run.
I take part to this year because I want to help Kaya. I'm having so much fun. Me too. The music is cool. I'm having too fun. Yeah, I'm having lots of fun, and I'm gonna help the people out there in Africa who are poor.
Very good.
Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.